Hi, it's Natasha with Encompass All LLC. I hope everyone's well today. I want to talk about how to get things done, especially if you're kind of a procrastinator and not used to being consistent and struggle with being able to focus and believing in yourself. So, if you're like me, you are a go-getter, but you may have so much to go get that you have a million distractions from the most important subjects that you really want to do, your goals being reached, your focus being all over the place because, well, like me, I have 4 kids. The fourth one's on the way. It's in here. Due in 6 weeks. Well, less. But anyway, a lot to do. I have lots of dogs that I take care of. I'm a Chihuahua breeder at this time. And I also work. So if you're like me and you're all over the place and you have a million things to do in a day, and even when you get home and you're off work, you start doing a whole bunch of other stuff, I encourage you to take some time. Maybe even if, I just want to give examples. So if you have like a business idea or a personal growth, like weight loss, these are just examples, guys, but it's really an expansive amount of options you can have. These are just examples. If you have a business that you are trying to start, if you don't start the first step, you don't reach your first 10 steps. And if you don't start your first 10 steps, you don't reach your first month of business. If you don't reach your first month of business, you don't reach your first 6 months of business. Even the struggles and the positive and all that, because all of that is part of your journey. Success is not just the goal. The goal is growth while having struggles and success, because business is business and you learn as you go. I've had several businesses in my life. Okay, I'll just list off a few. All right, I have been a dance teacher where I had my own dance studio years ago. I was much younger. I have had a DJ business, Crossbeats Entertainment. I've had a mowing business. I have had a car lot that was very successful. A lot of work to that. A lot of ups and downs and learning, especially the first year. First year of any business, be patient with yourself. First year of any business, very, very patient, and save up for your taxes. That's a little bit off subject, but it's still part of it, okay? Be responsible when it comes to the taxes. Anyway, being a business subject is just an example, though, so let's not lose focus. A car lot. I've had a commercial flooring business. And so I've had quite a few, and I'm probably missing a couple in there somewhere. But now I have Encompass All, and that's starting from the ground, okay? Encompass All LLC. So I'm talking about something I'm actually experiencing and starting over for the first time while I'm pregnant and emotional and have a million things going on, okay? If you don't start and cut out time for that thing, or cut out the financial, a portion of your check each week or once a month or something, whatever you have to do to set a small foundation that you can grow that foundation over time, but you have to start. All right. That's just an example. Again, it's just an example of the business. It can be weight loss. It can be art. It can be wanting to put together an organization, a nonprofit. It doesn't have to be about money. It doesn't have to be anything specific, but anything that requires you to be consistent. You have to cut time out for it. You have to hold yourself accountable. Now, that's not to say that if you're not super overwhelmed that you don't take time and rest. You are so valuable. Your health is so important. And if you are not healthy, you struggle to keep up, and you struggle to love yourself, and you struggle to feel like you're doing enough, even though you're doing more than enough, most likely. So, all right. So I want to encourage, if you need to, and you're starting anything, I'm going to encourage about 20 minutes. You choose whether it's 3 days a week, and you put it on the calendar, put your alarm on your phone, 20 minutes a day to sit down and journal, or 20 minutes a day or 3 times a week, whatever you want to do, or an hour a week, whatever you have to do, cut out time for those goals to journal about it. Okay? Cut out time to journal about it, or to, let's say day 1 of the week that you cut out time, then you would like journal about it. The second day, depending on what your goals are, maybe do something physically about it for that 20 minutes. And maybe on the third day, maybe that's close to your payday or something, you would take some money out, whether it's $20, $10, or $100, whatever. Okay? Saving up actually does pay off huge time, which might mean 1 less Starbucks coffee. It might mean the $50 shoes instead of $150 shoes. Like, it really is huge, guys. Like, huge. If you want something different in your life, you have to do what nobody else is willing to do. It's not about being better than somebody else. It's about being the best you, period. Okay? So cut out the time. Be consistent about that. And I would say also, for mental clarity, I encourage people, whether it's taking a walk or taking time to journal or meditate, take time to unclutter your mind. Every human has so much going on that there's just so much to unclutter. We need to maybe journal, write some things down, let out some of this stuff out of your mind. So you're not overwhelmingly thinking about other stuff while you're focusing on your goal. Okay? While you're trying to learn to be consistent. Because, like I said, procrastination will never let you get these things done. Okay? Again, I'm struggling with these things, but I do know what it takes. I've done businesses. I've lost weight several times. At this point, I'm gaining weight. So I'm not trying to lose weight right now. But everything that you want, and that is a goal that needs reached, needs you to be consistent. Needs you to put yourself first. Needs you to take time, take money, take eating healthier, whatever it is. Take you serious if you want a different result than what you already have, okay? This life is your story. This life is like an empty canvas. Some of it life gives to you, the parts of your stories, and this shit happens, okay? And then there's other stuff that you have in your heart, and you know that it keeps coming back, and it just keeps coming back, and it just keeps coming back, because it's not going to go away until you put yourself to it and you make it happen. So, all right, number 1, cut out time for your goal. To think about it, to plan about it, to financially sow into it. Okay? Write it down. If that's what helps you remember what you thought about, think, give it time, and invest. Okay? All right. Very important. Okay? All right. Next. Repeat affirmations to yourself. And you don't have to do it exactly like I say. Ever, if you watch these videos, you don't have to do it exactly like I say. Find what works for you and do it. Okay? The reason why I say this is we are like over 70% of water. And did you know that the human body absorbs sound, absorbs frequency, okay? So when we think, we're absorbing. When we hear things, we're absorbing into the body. We're becoming part of that sound we're hearing. So where I'm getting at here is when you repeat affirmations, you are reprogramming your mind and your body to believe, to receive, let's say, to receive that which you're thinking. So if we're thinking, if our mindsets are, oh, I'm so tired today. Believe me, I get it. Again, I'm pregnant, guys. If your mindset waking up is, I'm tired, or, oh, I have to go to work. I have to go to work today. I have so much to do when I get home. I'm never going to have time for this journey, this adventure, this idea, these goals. I'm never going to have. If you're always thinking lack and you're saying those things, our body is always receiving vibration when we're speaking. Right now, while I'm speaking, my chest is vibrating, my body is vibrating. But the reality is, I don't want to think like that. First of all, just saying. I don't want to think like that. I don't want to be negative. The reality is I'm going to be sometimes, and sometimes other days are going to be darker in my emotional field than other days. And hopefully I don't let that keep me down for very long. I encourage you not to. But if you know what you're going to do and you have like a post-it note or something or a daily reminder on your phone that says, say this over yourself. I encourage at least 3 times a day, 3 separate times a day. Truly say and affirm to yourself every day, I am consistent. I am accountable. I reach my goals. I am successful. I believe, I know, I feel the desired outcome all the way through my being. That's totally different than the way we were just talking a minute ago. And my body felt it, and it was peaceful compared to the way I was speaking and thinking. Mind you, I've thought those ways, the way we were talking about a moment ago, the downer, Debbie Downer style. I thought that way a few times this week. I'm not telling you it's black and white. What I'm telling you is reprogramming your mind takes a minimum of 30 days. A minimum of 30 days to reprogram anything. Okay? So, being patient with yourself, but consistent. Again, I'm going to repeat it again. The affirmation. I am consistent. I am accountable. I reach my goals. I have what it takes. I am successful. I believe. I know. I feel the desired outcome all the way through my being. Okay? Now you can take it a step further if you want, and you can close your eyes and you can visualize that desired outcome and feel it as if it is already so. You can do that, okay? And that's great. That's really good for you to see, believe, see, smell, touch, feel, all those that you can sense and feel through your being. It's even better for manifesting. But, okay, so we cut out time for our goal. We change our mindset. Yes, I'm taking notes while we're doing this, as you can see. Okay. I'm going to write affirmations here. All right. And take action. We're going to say, pay attention. Not obsessively. No obsessing on your goal. No obsessing. Focus is not obsessing. All right, so we got cut out time, think, time, invest. Okay, the second thing is change our mindset. Use your affirmations daily. I suggest 3 times a day. Okay, minimal. It doesn't take that long. Even if you have to put it on your phone, like, you know how you have recording apps? Like, record your voice, and you can say it over and over and over again if you want. You can play it when you don't feel like it and you're like doing something, like doing dishes or something. You can play that affirmation on repeat or something, or just once, and then you are still doing it. You can be creative as you want, but apply the consistency of change, guys. Pay attention. Pay attention and watch the signs and the changes and the opportunities come. Watch, pay attention, and see the opportunities come. And then use discernment, because you don't want to be distracted when these things come. That's why it's important to cut out the time that we need to readjust, realign. Okay? All right. So pay attention, see the opportunities come, be willing when it's coming, Yes. All right. And then take action. Take action. Okay? If you feel led to take an opportunity, take that opportunity. If you feel that you need to start saving, like in the investment section, if you need to start saving more money every week and you can handle taking away something else from your lifestyle and routine, we all know that we have small, like not huge ginormous checks. Okay, some of you might, and some of you might be like me that's starting over like the fourth time in your adult life. Okay, and you know that if you don't sacrifice in this area, it might not happen in this area. So if you feel led to start at some point investing more financially, weekly or monthly or every other month, and you see where you can afford to give up somewhere, do that. But you must take action when you see it. When you see it, you must take action. Okay? You are valuable. Your vision, your purpose, your passion is so valuable and so significant. And whatever it is, I don't know what it is for you. I mean, it could be losing 10 pounds. It could be wanting a baby, okay? And I might have said that because I'm pregnant and it's already in my subconscious. It could be, which, by the way, I've been waiting about 15 years to have another child, so I do have children. So, yeah. It could be a lot of things that you're wanting to do in life. But if you start with one or two and you devote some piece of your time and yourself and your sacrifice, it will pay off. But there is some ground rules. Do not obsess. We're not trying to increase anxiety by bringing this thing to the forefront. We're trying to create peace. We're trying to promote alignment. We're trying to give you the desired want that you've been wanting, maybe for a year, maybe for a week, maybe you just had an invention or an idea come to you recently, but maybe it's been 20 or 30 years. Maybe you've known since you were born that you were made for this. And procrastination and busyness and staying distracted is part of your coping mechanism or your lifestyle. Just doing these steps will help you. And as you see that you can add to or take from, you can do that. You are whole in your own essence. You are whole in your own essence. But there's things that we've learned through time and in coping mechanisms and in this busy, busy world, especially as an adult, learned from very young as well, that keep us very busy. And if we don't ever make ourselves a priority, or our goals, or our ventures a priority, then the baby kicked. Then it'll just be on the sideline. It'll just be on the sideline, waiting for you to say, this is the day that I want to take it serious. This is the day that I don't want it to just be a thought anymore. So, I believe in you. I pray and hope that you believe in you, because you are fantastic. And there's time. If you're still alive, if we're still alive, there's still time. And you never know. But you will know at least you tried, if you try. So, the affirmation. So, the first step would be cut out time to focus on your vision. Think about it, journal about it, whatever. Do a graph, set a plan, get a calendar, whatever you got to do. Put an office spot in your house. Even if there's no desk, it doesn't matter. Don't complicate the logistics. Some of this stuff doesn't matter. Don't make it huge in your head. Especially starting out. Be patient. Come on. Sow the seed, grow the seed over time. Sow the seed, grow the seed over time. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay, cut out time. Think, journal, whatever you got to do. Calendar. Take time to create it, to do it, to do something towards it. Invest. That's the financial side. All that's investment. We know that. All this is investment that we're talking about. But invest, save, sow, whatever to get your whatever. And if the goal was like weight loss or something like that, or art, then yes, I mean investing too. You got to pay for the food that's the right thing for you. If you are doing art, you got to go get them art supplies. You got to save up for them art supplies. It still is an investment, whether it's financial or not. 2, change your mindset. Not poor me, oh me, to I get to. I'm going to do this. I got this. Your affirmations 3 times a day. I am consistent. I am accountable. I reach my goals. I have what it takes. I am successful. I believe. I know. I feel the desired outcome. You can put it in there if you want, or you can say that. I feel the desired outcome all the way through me, all the way through my being, however you want to say that. And then the next thing, pay attention. Pay attention, put your goggles on, pay attention, look and see what's coming to you. And when it comes, if you have an issue with resistance, like I do sometimes, because change is not always my favorite, you miss it. So, I'm not saying to worry about missing it. No, I'm just saying be vigilant. Open your eyes, open your spirit, open your ears, listen. You may notice opportunities. So pay attention. And then take action. Take action. Where you see opportunity, take action. Where you feel led, take action. If you see that you need to add more time to the time cut out every week, spending on this goal, or every day, whatever you decide to do, it may be too much for every day. If you have too busy of a lifestyle like me, every day might be too much. Okay? Take action. Do not obsess. These are just some little tips. Do not obsess about this goal. Do not give yourself anxiety or nervousness about this goal. If you miss a day, you're exhausted, or you had to hurry up and go get your kid from school, do not cause yourself anxiety about this. And when you do, go back to those affirmations and remember who you are. You are perfectly capable. Okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in you. Because you really are significant. I don't know you. I don't have to know you. And you don't know me. But I do know that you have the breath of life in you. And it's not over. It's not over. And no one can do it like you can. What you're feeling inside, what you need, what you know you want to do. So do it. Cheers and blessings. Y'all have a nice day. Thanks for joining in with Natasha with Encompass All.